Hey everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Came in. I don't hear anybody. Does anybody hear me? Well, actually, I don't hear Al. Al, are you on mute?
Yeah, I was on mute.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Good.
Vinnie,
Yeah.
always a pleasure. Uh, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Love.
Vinnie, I'm kind of down today. I'm
Okay.
not feeling well, and I asked you if you could step in for this show, and
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Feel better, buddy. I'll call you.
Okay, I- Vinny, the show is on you now, man. You know, you got this, my brother.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
I'll talk to you in a little while. Hey, everybody, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. We have to stick in there for Al, who's a little under the weather. Everything's going around. My son is not feeling well, and I think that you could hear my voice too. People don't feel well. It's that time of year, actually. So feel better, Al. I'll make sure Al's okay later. I'll swing by and bring him soup if he needs. And let's go. Hey, Chris, I just bridge jumped the two at Tampa. I won. Thank goodness. Tony, how you doing? I'm trying to say hello to everybody in here. Hope you had the Knicks last night. I gave you that as my lock. They won big. Um, just it wasn't me; it was the guys in Vegas that liked them. And when I'm on here, I have a service, a premium service that people pay for picks, but not with you guys. You guys are my friends throughout, so I will give you guys. Just don't tell anybody; I'll get in trouble. But I'll always give you guys a game. They don't always win. Don't get me wrong, but more times than not, they're right there. So let's get to work here. Uh, this coming race, what did I get? I got 260, I think, at Tampa. Great. Yeah, that won't pay for the electricity today that I'm going to use here. Parx. All right, we have the fourth coming up at Parx. It's a thoroughbred. It's a route 7.5 claiming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 horses. The sixth, Let It Flow Joe, is scratched. And let's look. I hastily looked at this race when Al told me that he was going to drop the link for me to come on and hold the fort for him. I like Tony. Tony had mentioned you like the 48. I do as well. I think that the only horse that really could give these horses a tussle is the two horse, Re Rally. It's a Lord Nelson horse from American Romance by Success Appeal. The thing with the two is pretty decent speed. I think he'll get out of the gate. Now it is a route, but he holds his speed pretty well. The 5 is also a horse that will sit off the speed, but really the early speed is the 2. The dead closer in the race is the 4, Codependent. That horse has a nice closing kick. So the thing is, I don't think they're going to get into really a speed duel here. I don't think this race will come apart. So I don't know how far the 4 will be off the pace to be able to hit them. But the 8, Brindisi, I don't know how to pronounce it. I wasn't there when he was named, but it's Michael Moore, Andy Hernandez. It's a pretty good out of 6. They're like 53% in the money. I think they're 60 out of 115. And in the doubles, the 8 is the favorite. 820, 920 double, 720 for the 2. So it's the 8 and the 2 for the doubles. I tend to like the 8 for whatever reason. I'm respecting the double money, and I like the 8 in this race. Tony, you know what? It's not that I'm so good. I just have a lot of people around me that are pretty good, and they've taught me, okay, like the Vegas games, the sports games, those guys are professionals. MIT is the best mathematical college in the country. They send people to NASA. These guys, they did the Blackjack movie with Kevin Spacey. These guys I've been with for 25 years are the best gamblers in the world. And I used to move games for them. We won every season. It's not so much me. I'm an okay handicapper. Like if you didn't give me them and you made me, yeah, I wouldn't be like them, obviously, not at all. But I can hold my own. I can come out once in a while with a decent, uh, a team getting 10 that I like to win outright. Maybe they'll win outright. Maybe they won't. Now, I'm a decent handicapper, but through them, I learned a lot of what I do as a handicapper. Through Al, I learned a lot of what I do as a horse handicapper. Al's a terrific handicapper. I'm not even in his league. I get lucky once in a while, like yesterday, and I have an opinion, like a lot of people, but Al to me is a really good handicapper, and you've seen him. Okay, 0 minutes to Parx. I'm going to bet the 8. I have TVG on my screen here. Wait a minute, what did I just do? Damn it! Oh, here it is. Winning. It's like I've never used the site. Oh, I just zoned out. That's what happens when you're 62. I am going to bet. Let's start off early. Easy. 20 to place in the 8. And I do like the 8 to win, but I'm trying to milk it for a little while until we see how it goes. And then I'll start pumping it up. But I like the 8. I like the 4. And I like the 2. And I like to be left alone today. Let's see. What do they want from me? Like I'll tell friends I'm going on for Al, and they start beeping. Like, what do you I'm on? Hey, Rich, how are you? And Chris, I just want to say hello to everybody. I can't on here comment because I'm on the computer. Dave G, Jason Christopher, where's the Butterman? Someone was hot in here. Fran, how are you? I'm in the house. Met the 5. Andrew, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing A, B, C, D, E. I love that. The positive. You're absolutely right, AB. I do that on my show. I don't go for the, like the negativity. I don't know. Go watch the other channels and give you 5. That'll have you shaking your head, wondering, are these people human? But let's see what happens here. As Al would say, good luck, everybody. I had to do it. I hope Al's listening. If Al needs soup or something, if you're listening, Al, let me know. I'll come by. I'll bring you food because you look like you don't feel well. Like I said, my son's a little under the weather too. Something's going around. Okay, the 8's out there. The 7 is 40 to 1. He's sitting second. I'm not worried about him. Although he's trying to get the lead, the A is sitting there like a statue. I'll tell you what, though, the 7 isn't giving up. Here comes the 2. That's the horse I was afraid of. They bet him down to 6 to 5. The 7's breaking the 8's chops, which means that I'm hoping I have enough to hold on for second. The 7's in between. I don't like horses that are in between, but the 7 looks like. You see what we said about Parx? You can't trust Parx. 40 to 1 horse is running like he's 6 to 5. The 8 still has a little left. The 7's coming. The 2's on the outside. The 2's going to win the race. I'm just hoping the 8 hangs in there for second. The 1 is flying. Don't know if he'll have enough time. He probably won't. And it's 2-8. So, yeah, the 7 broke balls, and that's why the 8 horse probably didn't have enough to hang on. He ran a fractious half. But, yeah, 8 was a good place price. The 2 was the horse that re-rallied that I was worried about. The horse won. I wasn't going to box 248. I'll end up owing them money if they didn't the exacta. But, all right. Good for me. I won 10 cents. Hope you guys are good. Good pick on the 8, Tony. The captain's chair. Yeah, I'm in the captain's chair, Rich. How are you, man? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I like the 8, Rich. We got him to place. Gonna pay 260 to place, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, I like it. I like being Al for a little while. I like being Al. So good luck, everybody. I'm gonna step away for some coffee. I'm going to mimic him today because he's my idol with horses. I'm being serious. You think I'm blowing smoke up his ass. He will tell you I don't do that. Go check out my channel. No, I don't rip into people. No, but Al's a really good guy, people. There's not many people that I hang with. I'm a busy guy, to be honest with you. I'm a life and health coach. I have about right now, I 2 dropped off. I have 18 clients that I talk to at least an hour, sometimes twice a week on the FaceTime. I meet a couple. If you're within 10 miles, 15 miles, I'll meet you. And so I'm tied up 50 hours, 60 hours a week with that. I have my own show that ties me up. Then I have a gumad that ties me up on Saturday night. So I wish. So that's what happens on that front. So I don't have a lot of time to really just mix in. Not that I'm anybody. Who the fuck wants to know me? But you know what I mean. And Al is someone we were supposed to actually meet this morning for coffee. If you were in the shit chat yesterday, you'll see 10:30 in the morning. We were supposed to meet, and he was sick as a dog this morning. He didn't feel good, and he texted me, and I said, "No, go lay down." But like a trooper, he put his show on because he knows you guys want to talk. And I think it's great that he just lets you guys be there for each other, even if he's off camera. That's a cool thing and I've never heard of that actually on a show. I think that's a great idea that Al came up with. And I bet you if you look at any other show, they don't do that. But I think that's a great idea when Al does that. He lets everyone mix like you guys do and you enjoy that while you're playing. So I think that's hats off to you, Al. That's a great idea. And maybe I'll originate it. So, okay, the final was what, 2-8? Was it the one that finished third? 281. 280 to place. Not too bad considering you had odds on. The 2, 460, 240, 220, the 8, 280 and 220. The 7, Captain Hedge at 820 to show. Dollar exact to 570, so that's 1140 for the $2. The trifecta, $27. Times that by 4. Right, and you got 108. And the 10-cent superfecta, we never play that. And the Daily Double, who gives a damn? But the Daily Double was $720 for $2, 6-2. 2 is the second choice. And dollar pick 3, 317.30, which amounts to 630, 460 if you're looking for a $2 bet. So there you go. You like how I do that math? I'm quick. I got my coffee, I got my water, Percocet. I'm good. I'm lying about the water. So we have Mahoning, which I can't even say the name at the time. And my maiden name, not my maiden name, my mother's maiden name was Mahoney. And that's what screws me up, honestly. Because I see Mahon, and I go, I'm Ning. I have to spell it out like I'm dyslexic. Dyslexic or Dix, whatever it is. Mahoning. I always have to do it. If you ask me, like not looking, I don't know, Montalban, Carlo, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, so Mahoning. Oh, I got it. You see, I wasn't even looking. This race, which is the third race, I'll just go here because not that I give a shit about anybody else. I play it. I'm joking. The 4 looks good. KBG. He has the fastest average speed, figure fastest at the distance. The 2 Rosie Apple, I think, is getting over bet at 3-1. Yeah, KBG looks pretty good. It's a 5.5 furlong race there. KBG doesn't show you anything on the splits. The jockey trainer, that's what they're playing. Hector Rosario for Rob Klein. Rob Klein's pretty good. 32 out of 84, more than 30%, 35%. And the other trainer's getting bet too, Island Winter. Now, that horse ran a 60, which is pretty good. But 36 for 60, another 35% of what Island Winter, who's now the co-favorite. Gary Johnson, Angel Diaz. Diaz has had a good meet. I do have to go, though, with the 4. And you don't have to put a gun to my head to bet, as you see. So I'm going to bet the 4. I'm going to bet him 20 to place because that's what I did with the other one. And we'll see what happens. You see, I'm getting sick too now. You see, Al? Damn it. He had to show his face on the screen. Now look at me. That didn't come out right. I didn't mean that. I saw his face on the screen. I caught it. Yeah, I had a vocal cord surgery a few months ago. I need the other one done. After yelling, screaming. I was screaming at the Knick game when it went down to like they were up by like 12, then 4. I'm starting to scream. I called my friend Sid in Vegas. He's like, poor 73-year-old guy. I'm screaming in his ear. And I said, what's going on? He goes, Vinnie, calm down. By the time we got off the phone call, they were up by 14. He goes, shut up. I wasn't watching the game. I said, what's the matter? He goes, we're up by 14. Go to bed. I mean, go to bed. Like at 8 o'clock. But I'll have another one for you guys if you'd like. Hit a 1 in there if you want a free sports play tonight. If you don't hit anything. Okay, let's go to Mahoning. They're still there. In 3 hours, they'll be circling the track there with 1 minute to post. It's like Gulfstream. 1 minute to post. I usually go out, get a car wash, get gas, come back. They're at the post. They never run. So let me, you know what I'm going to do? Being that I'm trying to be a good guy here, let me give you my 2 Vegas plays for today. That's the kind of dude I am. Let's see. Where is the email? I have so many. I get 300 emails a day, and they're not spam, believe it or not. For the new year, I want to get through to everybody. Well, some of them know I'm not answering them back. I don't care that much about them. Okay. He likes some. Let's see. Where are you, buddy? He usually sends me a cover page. Like it and condenses them so I don't have to look through all the information. I don't have patience for it. We now have 180 clients that pay weekly. That's why I don't beg for money on my channel. 10. One of the games starts at 4 o'clock. Army college basketball over CCSU. The line is 3. He likes that game about 75-65. If another one comes in, I'll hear the bell and I'll give it to you. But that's it for now. No pro right now. So let's see. And they're off. As you could tell, I can't announce a race for shit. But the 4 is leading comfortably going into the far turn. They bet him down the 4 to 5. I like that when they bet a horse down in mowing. But then again, if you bet $10 to win, it'll knock the odds from 3 to 1 to 6 to 5 there. Okay, the 4, he's in a drive. The 6 is trying to come. But that's like me trying to be George Clooney. I think the 4 is going to hold on. We're going to be tight. And it's the 4. There you go. 4-6. I didn't give you anything. I gave you 4 to 5, but the 4 looked much the best. Island went to nothing. 8 to 1. He went from 4 to 1 to 8 to 1. So I thought he was overbet. I knew the 2 was overbet. Rosie Apple told you that. The 2 was going to be nowhere. 3 to 2. He went off the favorite. I knew the 2 was a phony favorite. So there you go. You got the place in the 4 if you're betting. We got Tampa, 7 minutes, 6 furlong, 4th race. I did handicapping. That's why it took me a while to come on, because I had to do all my work. Al didn't send it over to me. This is a good race, contentious race. You got Elisa Joe, which is even money from the 1 post. Just looking for a horse that could beat this horse. The only horse that can beat this horse, I believe, is 9 to 1. Luna. Amarilla, the 5-horse. So if you want the box 1-5, I couldn't get mad at you. Race 4 at Tampa. The 5's line live at 8-1. Just came down to 8-1 as I was talking. Might be 6-1. Luna Amarilla. That's the horse I like there. And it's a 5, Jen. So there you go. I'll be teased forever with the 5 now, since my dream. I like the number 5 anyway. Tony, I know I addressed this already, but I'm glad you're with me too. You're a cool guy. And I'm glad you're all with me. I've met so many friends. I wish you'd come to my channel because I like to. It's not that I'm looking for views. I don't ask for money or anything. I swear. It's just I like talking to you guys. I have a good chat, and you guys are great. Brooklyn guy, Vinnie Bracco. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I do a show. I'm doing a show today at 5:00, and on Sunday nights at 9:00, I'm up to episode 12, season 1. The Sopranos. They're all up on my channel. If you want to go take a look, I do about an hour. Have a lot of feedback. When Robert Finaro comes on into the series, I'm going to try to get him on so he can talk about what was going on in filming. But it's a real good show. I've been getting a lot of views. I think I got 1,000 views on the last one. I'm starting to get some views. For whatever reason, people are starting to believe in me. I don't know why. I got them all fooled. But so let's see. Where are my bets? How come I'm not getting credit for a bet? Is it official yet? Did I lose a bet and not realize? I'm showing I had 522 in my account. Unless it didn't update. Let's see. I guess not. I don't know. Did I lose a horse? Oh, I did. So I'm up $12 for the day. And a $10 bet. Oh, no, I didn't bet either. Jesus, I thought I was up. The hell's $12 going to do for me? Go to Starbucks. I can't buy Starbucks with that. Are you the Rich Lane? Al's handicapper? If you are, pleasure to meet you, Rich. Oh, man. It's getting cold out. I love when people say it's getting cold out. Yeah, it's almost December. What do you think? Like people walk out like they're in Florida and it's 30 degrees. And oh my God, what happened? You walk out now, it's cold out. Yeah, it's cold out. It's December Friday. Can you imagine December's Friday already? I remember, this is true. I remember saying, wow, time goes fast. It's Memorial Day. And before you know it, it'll be Labor Day. That was last year, not this year. I remember saying that to someone last year, and 2 years have passed almost already. That's how fast it goes. All right, let me bet my, what did I say? Tampa, right? I am going to play a box. Exact box. I'll play it for
Vinny, what's up? You know, we have some races to go.
You okay?
Why not? How's it going, man?
A little under the weather. My son's not feeling well.
Yeah, you know, I kind of a cold, but
yeah, my son too. My son has a
okay.
fever. He feels like crap, my son.
How's it going here?
Good.
You knocking him dead? Thank you so much, Vinny, for holding the show down.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anytime. Oh, I love your people. Did you have tea? Did you make yourself tea?
Yeah. Green tea. Actually,
if you need any soup, I'll bring you soup if you need it. No, I will. You know me, I will. Green tea.
Bigelow green tea, Joe Torre.
I was just going to say that. Al, is this the Rich Lane you've talked about, the horse guy that's in here?
Rich Lane. There is a Rich Lane here
Oh, okay. That's
who
not him.
has hit some nice hits.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was who you mentioned. Okay. I just gave the 5 out of Tampa, and he's about 10 to 8 to 1. So we'll see what happens.
So you're going Tampa, huh?
Yeah, I've been giving them Mahoning, whatever.
Mahoning, Tampa.
Mahoning, Tampa, Mars. But this Tampa is 0 to post. I see a horse that's 8 to 1 that I think really has a shot to beat this 3 to 5. Luna Amarilla. I bet the box 1-5 for $2. And I bet 4 and 4 on the 8, on the 5 horse.
Holy shit.
Last night, the Nick game, we won by 20. That's the game we gave out, Al.
Right. That is a great game.
I gave them a college game today at 4:00. That's a 4:00 start, people. The Army game, in case you're interested in college basketball.
That Nick game, though, that is the one.
Yeah, that figured. They needed to stay in contention. They needed that game.
You said bang that, and we saw that.
You like the 7, huh, Fran, at Tampa? I looked at the 7, Allie's Halo. That horse, they like that horse because Lopez at this distance surface, his ROI is 4 or 5%. Real Mikey, they like.
Be right back.
Okay. But I like the, again, the 5. Jen and I will never forget. And I did get credited. I forgot I had that other horse. So I did get credited another $12 in my account, or $13. So I wasn't wrong. I thought I was getting cheated. Good luck to you, friend. If I can't win, I hope you do. But it's a pleasure to be in here. Thank you, Al. He's probably heaving in the bathroom. And Al's engaged to his toilet today. And I hope that you all have a really good day. But it's great to be on here. And I really would like you to come and visit my show. If you don't like it, just put a dislike. But because you're good people and I don't like trolls, you guys are great. So I'd love you to watch me. We joke around. We talk about sports, but we talk about movies and music, and you guys seem like you're really into a lot of that stuff. Irene, I became friendly with from this chat. So Irene, if you're listening at work, hello, dear. I hope you're okay. I'm glad you had a good Thanksgiving. Starting to take late money to 7. Well, the 7 figures. They like Mario Lopez. I like Mario Lopez too, but the guy who was on TV, I don't think he's racing today. And Skylar Spanabel, who has hit with some bombs. Now, the daily double, the one obviously, is at 420. I always go by $2, not $1. 420. And the second favorite in there, interestingly enough, my 5 is 7 to 1, and he's the second horse in the daily doubles. So the 5 is being bet. And that's a sneaky way to bet them. You throw it in the exactas and the superfectas and the triples. So the 5 is live. He's the second favorite. And I look at that a lot. But we'll see. Yes, he's starting to take late money, Fran, which figured. They like the combination. They're very good. This distance surface. I look at that a lot. I look at a lot of horses that at this distance, I'm getting sick too, sorry. At this distance, they look very good. What happened here? But on other distances, they're so-so, and they're bet down because they're looked at. Well, they might have a low this distance, but their overall distance is much better than some of these horses. I like the distance and surface. I like a horse that's done something before. I don't like horses that have never done something. I just don't like it, especially when they're 6 or 7 to 5. I don't like it. They might win, but let them win without me. Plenty of horses decide to win without me, and that's one of them. And they're off, as my ex-girlfriend used to say. Okay, the 5 is on the rail. Got to the rail, the 5. Well, he's sitting second or third path. The 1 went right up the rail, of course, because they're all crooks. The 11, who was 10-1, is sitting on the outside. The 5 out sprinted him. It's 1-5 right now. The 1 looks strong. He's really high on the horse, but the 5 is pretty high too. Everyone else is 5 to 6 lengths behind the 11. So with a fairly short race, 22-7, which isn't too bad. Oh, maybe for these horses it is. The other 1 looks like he's kind of toying, but we'll see. The 7 is coming. 7's under a full ride, though. I don't know. He's under the whip. The 5 is still hand riding. Let's see. 5 drifted out a bit. Now the 1 looks like the horse. The 7's coming. The 5's coming. The 5's not going to be there. The 7 is probably going to catch the 5. I think he will. The 7 right up the rail for second, but he's 8 lengths out. Good call if you got the place. Nice call. 1-7, I'm sure. 1-7-5. 5 hung in there. But the 1 was just too strong. I just tried to beat the 1. But he's 1-5. If they can keep him. Good call on the 7. Ali's Halo. The Lopez Connection Spanabel. Nice call. There you go. You see? Very nice call, friend. Good for you. You got the place. You still get 340 to place with that horse. Probably. Good for you, man or woman. I'm glad you won. I like when someone else wins if I don't. I feel like we beat them either way. I don't care if they're handing you the money. They have to hand someone the money that I know. Okay, Parx, we have 2 minutes. And now here's a perfect example. Okay, the 1, the average speed and distance, this horse is much better than the other horses, but his average speed is 33. Okay. Big Papa, the 7 horse, 8-1, down from 15-1. I don't necessarily, that could be a $200 bet there. But now his overall speed is 42 at this distance. He has the second best speed, but his average speed is better than the 1. He's 8-1. Now a horse that's a tick under him at a 40 is 9-2. So would I rather have the $11 horse or the $18 horse? That's how I look at it. When I look deeper into the race, the 3 was the horse I liked. He got scratched. The 6 is respectable. The 1 out of town, good figure, and that's what they're thinking. His 50 speed figure the last time out. But that's why he's 2-1. Is that enough for me when the horse hasn't done a lot? And I don't know, and his average class is okay. The classier horse is No More's Hope, who's running a little better than these horses. But I have to go with the 7, Big Papa. I'm betting small. So, it doesn't really affect me too much. So I bet $2 win in place on him. I told you I don't lie to you. And I'm going to bet an exacta box. And because there's some numbers here, I'm going to bet the 7. I'm going to use the 1. And I'm going to use the 5, No More's Hope, because of the class. And I'm going to do a $2 box there. That's $12. So I bet $16 into the race. It's going off soon. Let me set it up so I can watch it. Hey, Chris, number 6, where at Tampa? Just tell me what track, if you don't mind, guys, just so I can root for you. Parx, okay. Let's see. in the next race. Oh, okay, Parx here. Dr. Magic. Dr. Magic. Yeah, average difference distance. Good horse. We'll see. What did I play there? 157 box and the 7 winning place. The 7 Big Popper. There's just something that gets me about that horse. I use the 5 because of the class. He's been in better class. We'll see. Good luck, everybody. I got to show you guys something after this. Has nothing to do with horse racing. I'm so used to having my channel. It's like a hybrid channel. We talk about everything that I bring stuff up here. I'm sorry if it bothers you. Let me know if I'm doing stuff other than horses. But I swear I'll keep it down to a minute. These stories. Just tell me, Vinnie, shut up. I may not shut up, but I'll keep it under advisement. How's that? Yeah, I'm getting sick. I must have caught it from Al. Are they off yet? Because I keep on switching from TV. Okay, they're off. And the 10 got the lead. My 7 is way back. Oof, man, the 7 looks terrible. Thank God I'm betting $2. 7 looks terrible. The one is sitting 5th. The one's picking them up. The 5 has a lot of horse, but he's 10 lengths back. He's winding up the 5, but he might be too far back. But maybe not. These horses stop like you hit them with a truck. Yeah, the one's under a ride. The 6 horse, nice call. It's going to be 6. I'm guessing 6'10". Probably 6'10" And sure enough, it is 6'10". Good call. Someone's on the 6. I couldn't have been further off. In a 10-horse field, my horse was like 14th, 18th, and didn't finish the race. Who had that? Someone had that, right? Christopher, good call, buddy. Good for you. What'd that horse go off at? 2-1. Okay, it's a win. Yeah, his average speed was the top. I just didn't like his distance. But there you go, buddy. Hey, Logoy. How are you, man? Coach is a little under the weather. He gave me the reins. I'm in the captain's chair, as Rich said. Mahoning. Reaching for straws here. I'm down $2 now for the day. It's a tough race. She's a fine justice. Kind of like that horse. I'm going to go 25 to place on the 3. She's a fine justice. How you doing, Laloy? Did you bet the Knicks last night? There he is. Alley boy.
Yeah. How's it going?
Good.
Knocking him out here.
I'd like to knock myself out. I was going to tell them a little story. Thanksgiving, I was at my brother-in-law, my late sister's husband's sister. They found this watch that was my father's 40 years ago. It's not a great watch. It's an Armatron. But you know what? I put it on to give me some love.
Good watch, so.
Yeah, I like it. And it was very stylish for the blue face. It's nice. And it has one of those elastic bands. I haven't seen them in a long time. You know the band that's elastic that you pull? Gives me something else to pull now. So I'm 62. So I'm down $2 for the day, Al. Let's see how my game is going. I bet at 12 o'clock. college basketball game. Feeling any better?
What do you think? The horse playing something here. Rough game.
Very rough game. Al, I don't know if you knew this. Do you know that you know Jeff Nadeau, right?
Uh,
Content provider, really big station, used to talk about mob.
no, I talked with him once a
He
couple
got
of
taken off
years
YouTube.
ago.
He got taken off YouTube for no reason. He didn't do a thing wrong, and they took his show down. Someone thought he grew too fast. That he went up to like I think 100,000 subscribers. They took him down. He didn't do a thing wrong. Very respectful, never cursed.
Jeff Nadeau, no, this guy is a good guy,
Historian.
and there is no reason.
Nothing at all.
No.
I don't understand why they would do that to him.
I mean, a few others, Fatbull, Sicilian. I mean, this guy got his ass kicked, and it was warranted. And
yeah. That was well. I don't know. Honestly, as bad as you are, Al, I don't know. Someone shouldn't drive 6 hours to your house and beat you up.
no,
That's still wrong. But that's what happens. People think.
you know what? This guy was such a jerk that eventually it was going to happen. And yeah.
No, I know. But I don't think anybody deserves that, though.
Yeah, no one deserves it.
Right? You could hate
No,
somebody, but you're not supposed to go.
He said some crap about me, and
I know he did.
and so
Which is wrong.
good, because he was wrong.
Well, eventually, Al, you don't know all the personalities out there, and eventually someone takes it seriously. Because you and I wouldn't do it doesn't mean there's not someone that wouldn't do it. I agree with you 100%.
Well, yeah. What about these other guys? Dominic Cicali.
Well, I do know someone that knew him. He was legitimately a tough guy. Which I'm sure a lot of them are. But, if you're an informant, I don't agree with that. My take on that.
Yeah, the informant.
Doesn't mean you weren't a tough guy.
I had the thing with the other guy. Who's that guy? The one that got the votes.
Got the what?
Got the votes. Jimmy Calandra.
Oh, yeah. I don't think his channel is that big anymore.
I got the calls from him, and he said, okay, give me your address, and I'll send you a cup, Jimmy Calandra cup.
Oh, really?
And he was, I talked with him on the phone, and he was like, yeah, let's go. And I didn't go with that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wanted to send me a cup.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
but still, I sent him. I didn't send my address. I didn't know. I didn't know with him, and
That's what I was gonna say, Al. Did you send your address? Because I wouldn't do that. A lot of people
no.
have PO boxes. There's this guy Wardy. If you like the Mets, Wardy, New York Mets, he has like 25,000 subscribers. He's great. He's a kid, like 23, but he has a PO box. You have to see what they sent him, Al. They sent him beautiful replicas of stuff. They sent him a lot of gifts, but he has a PO box. I don't think he wants to give his address out, which I understand.
Yeah, that's the thing with Calandra. So it's like, yeah, I'll send you a cup. I'll send you a.
I know what you're saying.
I didn't go.
Mahoning Valley, I just played the 3-horse 25 to place. We'll see where that goes. We shall see. Fran hit a place bet on a 7-horse, which was about 8 or 9 to 1. Christopher had the win favorite, but he beat a couple of other favorites at Parx. So a lot of people doing much better than me, which is good. I'd rather them win than people I don't know. Okay, they're off at Mahoning. I bet the 3 to place. He's sitting 5th, about 6 off the lead. Let's see how fast. Oh, the 3s. Not going great today for me. I was up 24 early. Now I'm going to be down 25. Yeah, the 4 at 6 to 5. Looks like the horse here. Three unwound now, but he's too far back. The 8 horse. They're all coming now. 8-4. Oh, the 4's hanging tough on the rail. Wow. Yeah, the 8 got it. 8-4-2. Chloe's Angel. All right. Down 27.
Holy crap! Vinny,
Yes.
what do you think at this point?
With what?
Pass the rest of the day, and what do you think?
What do you mean? The rest of the day here?
Yeah.
I'll stay for a while if that's what you mean.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I enjoy your chat. You have some wonderful people in here. I like talking to them.
Yeah, but for playing.
What do I think playing? Well, I have a bomb at Tampa. I like the
Oh
3.
my God, Vinny.
I like the 3. It's 10 to 1 at Tampa. We'll see what happens.
Okay, be right back.
Okay, go ahead. You know what I wonder, chat? maybe you could tell me. Al is a cool dude, Rob. He is. Um, I always wondered how many players were pretty controlled players. And then with the advent of horses every 4 minutes, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Uh, every 4 minutes, there's a track you could bet. You know what I mean? Every 7 minutes. I wonder how many people got in trouble because of that. Where if you were just standing the whole day, 20 minutes between races, and even if there's harness races on at OTB, they used to have the harness, but people didn't bet the harness. I always wondered if that started getting people in trouble because there were too many races to bet. I know, not trouble, but I bet a lot more because of that, and I probably shouldn't, because I think when you're not concentrating on one track, you tend to start playing too much. I can't tell you how many times, like, I would like a horse in the seventh race. This is a while back. Seventh race at, say, Tampa. And because of all the races that were being played, I ended up losing a lot. And I had $10 instead of the 30 or 40 I was going to put on the Tampa horse. And he paid $18. And instead of winning 150, I won 40. And it didn't cover the day. I was wondering if that's happened to any of you, where you just started playing too much because of all the races that are available. Because it happened to me. I'm going to play this three in exact is 2, 3, 4, I think. 7-1, 11-1, and 9-5. I'll play an exact the box. What did I say? 2, 3, 4. And I'll bet that 3 horse. I'll bet a nice show bet on that horse. Nice. $10. See if I can get a little money back. Hey, Chris, 3 up for Parx. Let me just look at Parx now. 9 minutes to go. Burning Embers, the 8 horse, looks like the horse. Now, a filly thing, the 2 horse, I think could be used in the exotics. 8-2. That wouldn't be bad. I got to catch something today. We'll see. Hey. We have time? I thought I. Wait a minute. Where are my bets? Oh, there they are. Tampa 0 to post. See if this 3 can get me out of hot water. Just looking to see if he sent me any other games. So before I go off, I know most of you aren't sports players, so that's a good thing. Sports can drive you crazy. Oh, here it is. Anybody ever use WhatsApp? Okay, they're in the gate. Let's see here. Meadows.